This movie is so forgettable. I can't even remember the title. It's supposedly
Are we recording right now?
one of the biggest flops. Yeah, man.
I mean, can it be as bad as The Flash for DC?
I didn't see
Probably
that.
not. But it's Marvel's big flop.
The Marvels.
Marvels.
Or the Marvels. I don't know.
So they made Captain Marvel a woman.
They gave her a team.
For this universe, and they gave her a team, which I don't have a problem with. But I'd say I saw every part of the trailer. I didn't see anything in it that made me want to watch. It was like it's the same stuff we've already seen. All I saw was colorful explosions, right? A couple of those scenes where it's like jump up in the air, slow-mo, like gonna come down on the bad guy. Oh, guess what, guys? I've only seen 14 Marvel movies where that's the same scene used. So what are we bringing to the table? Is it literally this like, let's make a new Marvel movie for every character so maybe we get a little slice of people who like that comic? Oh yeah, by the way, this is Wicket. This is our mascot. He's our homie.
Wicket the Ewok. He's named after an Ewok.
He's our little
Yes.
Ewok homie.
Wicket also thought that the Marvels suck. Wait, we only saw the trailer.
Yeah, but based on the trailer, you want to watch the movie? You
Based
wanna
on
go
the
pay money for
trailer,
it?
I would not watch the movie. I'll watch it on Disney Plus. But dude, as somebody who used to edit trailers for a living in Hollywood, they gotta step up how to make trailers. Loud flashes, boom, flying, loud sound effects, more loud sound effects. Trendy music song, from the 90s.
Yo, again,
or
here we go.
80s.
Here, let's use a 90s song from a band that
Wait.
probably has nothing to do with Marvel and remix it into it. Like we're using I can't.
You know what started it? It was like it was like the Thor or something, and that Led Zeppelin song kicked it off, and now every Marvel song. No, it was Guardians of the Galaxy who started the.
Yeah, because they started playing the whole classic soundtracks.
But for Guardians, it made sense. He was
Yes,
listening to
yes,
a
it
Walkman,
totally made sense.
Walkman, and he was listening to his mom's '80s mixtape.
Of course.
So that made sense
Context
for
of
nostalgia.
why you would have it. Yes.
Yeah.
Just random Marvels into the future. It's like let's take a remix of some fucking 90s
Now
East
it's
Coast rap.
It's literally a sound supervisor picking a song, and they're like, maybe this is gonna bring some nostalgia back or something.
Yeah, bring some Gen X's, some millennials in because they heard this song and they love it and they're gonna love it again. I'm just gonna ask a question here. How many of the audience is female based? Because this is an all female character base, and it's like
There's like 3 dudes in it, like
yeah,
Sam
it's
Jackson.
like I
and some
don't. Do
other-
you know any women who ever read comics?
The funny thing about the final trailer, it starts off with Iron Man, Captain America, and like flashbacks to the old Avengers.
To the Avengers that already
hook in-
existed.
to hook in the audience.
Yeah, and then it obviously moves over to Marvel, and she's there, and you're like, okay, I've seen that face. And then there's 2 new Marvels. We don't know who they are. I don't know who they are.
No.
I've never met them.
Yeah, I know who. Okay, so look, it was Captain Marvel. She's already a weak character, and then they put the Miss Marvel, who's like the fangirl version of her, and then there was Monica Rambeau, was the girl who can see light, and she was in WandaVision. That's where she got introduced. But she's also a weak character. These characters are pretty weak. Nobody really likes these.
So
characters.
this movie is likely a diversity checkbox.
Check the diversity checkbox.
So we got
Let's start off with
diversity, we're all
ABC Family.
women.
we're gonna draw in the ABC Family crowd with the little girl, and then we got Captain Marvel, who's like
Independent, yeah,
yes,
woman.
independent woman, and then we have Monica Rambeau. I'm not gonna say it.
Yep.
But check that box.
Check that box. So it's just box checking on this one.
Yes. The Marvel fan base is super upset because the villain came out of nowhere.
Who was the villain?
It was the chick with the hoodie.
These villains are getting real generic.
They called her
'cause-
like a B plus Ronin. Ronin was the villain in the first Guardian. He had the sort of hoodie. and he
which
was
I kind of
purple.
dug. They actually showed some of his species in this. I saw some of the other
she
characters.
she may be that race, but she was like she came out of nowhere again. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think this whole movie.
They're running out. They're
Marvel's
running out
whole
of characters.
problem again is setting up these new characters. And that's always been the problem. When you're introducing random characters and a lot of random characters, it's going to be a mess. It's like DC. They're actually like following DC's steps right now. Like DC's just throwing
DC's
shit
losing it.
everywhere.
Don't follow DC. It's the last thing you want to do.
They're literally just throwing characters just out, because of the whole multiverse thing.
Yeah, but and I said it before, we don't care about any of, they can't die. You can have unlimited versions of them. The stories go on. You just have these arcs that just go forever of like, it's like, let's have them in 7. You either don't care enough because there's so many movies, you care too much because your character's always around. There's just nothing that, it's like, how many fucking comic book movies can we have? Of the same shots, the same explosions, the same colorful space shots where they're flying through space. Like, it's already been done. We got it. Like, even within this generation, like you're not even waiting one generation to like recycle it. How many more Marvel movies can we actually watch? That's
that's funny because they have to incorporate some of the old Avengers just to draw in a crowd or just to get everybody's attention. You saw there was flashbacks to the old stuff. Just because those old characters did so well because they were written really well. People really got a long time, like years, to attach to them. It took years for them. For people
exactly.
To
It's like you could attach to something that had those. Iron Man had many episodes. Where you could know his story. He went through his plight and all that sort of stuff. Before, a lot of people didn't even know who that character was and still started to find that they enjoyed him.
Oh, you let the dog go.
He wanted to go.
Oh.
He was clearly not happy.
Oh, that's sad.
He wasn't happy. We had the culmination that should have been, it's the peak. It's the peak for the next, should have been 10 years. We should have avoided a Marvel movie for 10 years after Endgame.
Look, I mean, think about.
We killed the major boss. You have no more bosses to kill.
Yeah, I know.
Marvel is done. Just stop making movies for a second. Just stop. Disney, go make other movies for a second. Go make other characters.
Okay, that might be actually.
Yeah, let's go explore some other comics.
They gotta chill because they're in phase 5.
Yeah, just chill, guys. Dude. Just slow down. Yeah. You're just getting wild. We can't have 2 to 3 of these a year. Like, you're gonna start really running into like generic problems where you got generic characters coming out, having generic storylines. We don't care. Thanos was the major beating point.
The problem too is
that was built up over 10 years.
They also had the writer's strike that is affecting
none of this I care about as the viewer. I do not care about your problems making my movies to entertain me.
There you go.
Why? Why is that my issue?
Let us know what you think about this movie. We haven't seen it. Should we go see this movie?
No.
Where's the dog? Where's the dog?